Alright guys, in the previous videos you had seen how we can get the input and check if it is a valid input, and then once the input is valid we'll proceed with how to check for the weekday, that is the day of the week on which the particular date falls. So we had inputted the year, anything from and after 1970 is allowed, and we had inputted the month. The allowed range of values is from 1 to 12, and we had inputted the date. The valid date factor varies based on if it is a leap year, the month, the date, month, year. Based on all these factors, your fact that the date is valid or not varies. We had seen how the variation is. All this we had seen in the previous videos. Also I had explained in the slides as well. That is what we had coded. From the slides maybe you can try coding it in your own, and you can see how the similarities or differences between your approach and my approach exist, and you can discuss all these things in the discussion forum. Just that given that there are so many constraints, it may appear that it's very complex or something, but nothing. It's just that my way of wiring the conditions is like this. There can be multiple ways. You try wiring by yourself, you'll understand that it's very easy. Alright, so by now you have got the input of year, month and date that is needed for our built-in function. That built-in function is found in the library calendar. So let me import that first so that I can use it. That is my ultimate purpose of this exercise. I'll import calendar. Right. So I had imported calendar. So now I'll be using it. So this functionality weekday present in calendar is what will return us what is the day of the week given a date, right? So we had seen how the signature of it, we had seen how to use it in our prerequisite videos. We'll revisit it now. So one thing that we had noticed is it returns the index. It says 0 for Monday and 1 for Tuesday and so on till 6 for Sunday. This is how it returns your input. It returns the output in this fashion. 0 for Monday to 6 for Sunday. 0 for Monday, 1 for Tuesday, 2 for Wednesday and so on till 6 for Sunday. This is how the calendar.weekday, the weekday functionality that is present in the calendar library works. But that is difficult for humans to interpret, so we need to convert that as well. So first thing what we have to do is we have to get that index, whatever it is returning. So let me say day index. Day index is returned by this thing, calendar dot weekday. Calendar dot weekday of, see the arguments are year, comma month, comma day. Day is nothing but the date. Year, comma month, comma date. Okay. So we had inputted it. We had sent the inputs for this functionality to work. So it will work. It will return an index which will say which day it is. 0 is for Monday, 1 is for Tuesday and so on till 6 is for Sunday. But that is not easy for humans, right? So we'll have to get the day from this day index. So let me say day, I have to get it from day index. I'll say get day. I have to get day from day index. Day index. Right. See, there is a warning symbol which says that it's undefined. That is, I have just said the name. I haven't defined what this has to do. So let us define it. So let us just define here. It's fine. Define get day. Let me define it. So what is the list of days? Let me say list of days. the encoding is, it starts from Monday. 0 is for Monday, right? So let me say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is the order in which it encodes, right? Monday is encoded as 0, Tuesday is encoded as 1, and Wednesday is encoded as 2, and so on till Sunday is encoded as 6. So I have created a list of days basically. So I guess you would understand, you could figure out what will be my next step. I'll just return. So okay, for this, yes, I need to have the day index, right? So day index, I need to have the day index. So I'll just return the corresponding value from this list given by day index. List of days of day index. This is the most simplest definition. I guess you are able to understand it. The encoding is 0 is for Monday, 1 is for Tuesday, and so on till 6 is for Sunday. This is how the lists have their indexing mechanism. So we are creating a list of days, and whatever is the index that is being passed, we will pass the corresponding element in that index as the output. That is, if the passed index is 3, then 0, 1, 2, 3. It's 0, 1, 2, 3. It's Thursday. Thursday will be taken as the output. So we will get the name of the day here. So that is obtained. So now we have to print the answer. Let me print. I'll print a very good message. I'll say date. This is how humans do it, right? By a slash we'll separate it. Date, month, then we have another slash, and year. This is our human friendly format, so I am printing in that human friendly format only. I'll say it falls on this particular day. It is captured in this variable day. So this falls on this particular day. This is how the working is. Simple. We'll just give a very quick summary and then we'll go ahead with running of this code. See, I'm getting an input of year. I'm getting a year. I'm inputting year. If it is after or from 1970, I agree that input. And I'm inputting month. That should be in a range 1 to 12. And I'm inputting date, and based on the factors, if it is a leap year and what is the month that is being entered, I determine if the entered date is a valid date or not. Then based on this, I'm inputting some date, month and year, right? So based on these things, I'm now passing it to the built-in functionality calendar.weekday. In calendar library, you have the functionality weekday. We are passing this and it is returning an index. It's not returning the name of the day, it's returning the index. So for getting the name of the day, I am using the list mechanism and I am getting the day, and after getting the day I am printing that this particular date, month, year falls on this day. This is how the working is. Okay, let me save it and let me run. Okay, so it's asking me to enter a year. So let me say 2000. Let me enter a month. Let me say 4 April. Let me enter a date. Let me say 25. Okay. 25/4/2000 falls on Tuesday. I got an output. So like this you can check for any dates. Once your program is ready, running is, see, as you could see, maximum it would have taken half a second. That's it. It's all the delay by which you are giving your input. That's it. If you hard code the input, if it is to be read from the code itself, it would be really within fraction of seconds. So this is really very fast way. by which you can know the day of the week given a date. Alright guys, so we had seen one task. We'll see another task that we can do using these cool Python libraries in the next part of the video.